Welcome to the 84th Annual IPCPR Trade Show. Let's go check out what's new in the world of cigars. With Enrique Sanchez of 1502 Cigars. Enrique, thank you for starting my morning just right with me with the 1502 Emerald.
Always a breakfast cigar. Delicia, thank you for stopping by. It's always great to have you in our booth, like every year.
Thank you.
We're very pleased. Thank you very much.
So tell us about this new beautiful baby that you have going on here.
Ooh, the Blue Sapphire.
I love it.
I mean, it's pure Nicaragua. It has Jalapa, Bodega, Esteli. It's not half Ometepe like the 1502 Nicaragua. It's more like a full body, a little bit more spice to it, something delicious. It's because always Nicaragua.
Very nice.
Like everything I always make,
yes,
nothing compares to anything else. So
this is true.
Something very new.
Very, very nice.
And you also see, we have the line extension of the 1502 XO.
Now, that is a phenomenal cigar. Love it.
Like that. And by the way, I think I saw one of the calendars with somebody. What's the one that has the calendar?
Oh, there's a rumor floating around about that.
Let me see the calendar over there. The calendar.
I noticed that you added a Lancero in there.
We have Lanceros, we got the Conquistador, the Perfectos, the Salomon, in which there are phenomenals as well. And we had the Robusto Cortos, the 5x52 as well. Churchill, the Torpedoes, and of course the Toro, in which was the release for the last year.
Yes.
So we got all the family together again.
I love it. Now, are these going to be limited? Are they? What's the?
It's definitely limited production. That means every year will be X amount of boxes produced.
Okay.
It means that this year we're coming out for different quantity depending on the Pitola.
Okay.
And that's every year once they're out, and then we have to wait until the next year.
So that's even more of a reason to get out there, check out your local B&Ms, and make sure you get your hands on one of these. You definitely want to have these in your humidor.
Perfect.
Excellent.
I just want to see, I don't know, are you
familiar
with this lady?
Who's this lady? I don't know. She looks kind of familiar. She has a great cigar, I see.
52 XO.
Phenomenal.
You can never go wrong with a lady with a great taste.
You know, this is true. I can't argue with that. Now, Enrique, aside from these phenomenal cigars that you're bringing out, you've been kind of busy this year. It's been a busy, interesting year for the industry overall, and you are on the front-running side of starting, what do we want to call it? What is the words behind it? Okay, just making sure the lingo is appropriate, but yes, the lawsuit, which is so important, and I know all of you want to know as well, what's happening? What's your side of things?
Well, I mean, I'm sure that everybody in the industry feels the same. We are being treated unfairly. What the FDA is trying to do with our industry is destroy it or completely change it to not to the better, to the worse.
Right.
So we got together with a group of friends, led by Oscar, Falto Cigars, Frank Herrera, and I, and we said, you know what, we have to do something. We haven't not seen anything yet that was coming out regarding that lawsuit and everything. So we decided to launch the first one. We said, hey, let's throw the first punch.
Absolutely.
And hopefully, and that happened, because people now start following the lawsuits and now the lawsuits. So the more lawsuits we're going to get there, the better chances we will have to win this.
Yes.
I would love to see a lawsuit from Nicaragua, from Honduras, from Dominican Republic, international lawsuits, and then besides the domestic lawsuits against the FDA, we will have to make something bigger, something more strong.
Well, people need to understand how important it is and how much it will affect each and every person, domestically, internationally. It's such a it's a nightmare. So I'm glad to see. I was very proud to see your name. You are the first one in it, so I love it, and that's good for the feedback. And thank you for sharing. Thank you for putting all the effort and the work into it as well.
Well, it was my compliment from the beginning. I mean, I joined this industry not just because of the fun of it. It's because I want to do something good for the industry as well. So it's I feel obligated to at least do the first step.
Absolutely.
And hopefully everything goes as planned.
We'll see. Well, we'll be checking back with you for the future to see how things are progressing. So, anyways, thank you so very much for the cigar. Thanks for all the love, and thanks for coming out with wonderful things.
Thank you very much as well. And we always ended up, guys. Remember, it's not a cigar; it's a 1502. There you go.
Cheers.
Making my way over to the Miami Cigar and La Aurora booth to see what new treats they have to offer, as well as visiting, of course, with their wonderful team and many of my friends. So starting out with the first one on the display here, we have the Upsetters, which is the newest line made by Nick Melillo of Foundation Cigars. This was a highly anticipated blend. It's available in both Maduro and Claro wrappers, and of course this cigar is distributed by Miami Cigar Company. It's offered in 8 different sizes, and it MSRPs for about $5 to $12 a stick, of course depending on which size you're going for. Just underneath, you'll find the newest addition to the Nestor Miranda collection, the Corojo, with an eye-catching hot yellow band, staying true to the One Life Art Deco type of packaging and fun colors. And most importantly, great taste. This one's available in 4 sizes, a Corona, Robusto, Toro, and Gordo. It's featuring a Nicaraguan Corojo wrapper, Nicaraguan filler, and binder. And again, great taste. Next, you'll see the La Aurora collection, featuring an Ecuadorian Corona, the Connecticut Robusto, a beautiful broadleaf Toro, and my personal favorite, the new double barrel aged Preferido by La Aurora. Of course, in the Preferido series, they use the best tobacco. It's aged for a minimum of 3 years. And in this particular double barrel aged cigar, they're actually aging the tobacco for an additional 90 days in rum barrels. It's available in the traditional 8-count boxes. Next up, you'll see the La Aurora Corojo and the Cameroon, and the La Aurora 107 using a crop of 2006 tobacco, available in 3 different sizes.
Here now with Todd Wright of Falto Cigars, smoking the new Arahuaca. Did I say it right?
Yes.
Awesome. So tell us what you guys brought out to the show.
So we got 2 new releases. We've got the Falto Arahuaca, which is a Figurado. It's his newest blend. It's got the Corojo Shade Ecuadorian wrapper. It's got the Sumatra Indonesia binder. And then we have the Dominican Republic and Nicaraguan filler.
It's excellent. I smoked a couple of these already, and I'm really liking them.
It's a great size too. I love it because it gives that person with a half an hour to kill the perfect cigar.
That's exactly it.
Then we brought out the El Procir, which is a Habana 2000 Dominican Republic wrapper. It has a Cameroon binder and a Dominican filler.
Interesting.
It's a very powerful cigar.
You mentioned that, and so I'm waiting to smoke that until I have a nice steak.
Yes.
Something in the stomach first, right?
Yes.
Definitely not a first of the morning type of a cigar.
Absolutely.
More of like evening.
End of the day, yes.
Gotcha.
End of the day. What we did is we ran out of some of our rare tobaccos, and so we let those lines go, which was the Selección Especial.
Okay.
And we also got rid of the Lonsdale. Because the Delirio is still a Lonsdale size, and it's just a great cigar, so we felt like we could keep it going the right way.
Sounds good.
And we also reblended the Baibo. So we made it more of a kind of a Maduro style of a cigar, because we don't really have Maduro.
This is true.
So the El Procir and the Baibo are now those darker shades, which will give that customer that ability to pick something out in a darker shade.
That's a great addition. Very excited to try that one out again after I've had that steak, but so far this one's working out excellent as a just midday or even kind of morning cigar.
Yeah, I do it every morning.
Yeah,
every morning.
And I love the shape. It really draws attention to it too.
And it's our first release here at the show, so it'll be released after the show and during the show to all the lounges that we distribute to and all the new ones.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time,
You're
Todd.
welcome.
It's always
Thanks
a pleasure.
for being here.
Thank you. here today with Michael Catalano of Catelli Cigars, and we're trying out this new Boxare. And it's so far is smoking like a champ, literally.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
talk to us a little bit about what you brought out to the show today.
Yeah, well, we're really excited about it. We have a lot of great cigars that we make with Eric Espinosa. We love all the cigars we do with Eric, and we had the opportunity to work with Noel Rojas on this new project, which we're thrilled about. The quality of the cigar is
amazing.
The taste is exactly what we wanted
Yes.
to get. So we're doing this is our first project with Noel, and we're doing a 3-series box press, and
Love
we've
it.
got a Robusto and a Toro and a Gordo.
Nice.
And it's a San Andreas Mexican Maduro with Nicaraguan inside. Good, solid, full body, full flavored cigar.
Yes.
Box pressed. I couldn't be happier with it. So we're just releasing it today.
Awesome. I feel so privileged to try it out.
We're glad you're here to try it.
And now these have been on the market for a little while, and these have become one of my go-to smokes.
Thanks.
This is, of course, I have to rotate between the two because they're both phenomenal lines.
Thanks.
But now I'm having to fit this one in because
Yeah.
it's definitely going in my humidor for sure.
We're thrilled about this too. This has been kind of a slow release. We actually started with this at the show last year. We had a very limited run.
Mm-hmm.
We were sampling it for a while. We did a little tweaking to it to get it to be exactly what we wanted. I'm crazy about this cigar. It's very complex
It is.
smoke.
It is.
We use a lot of different tobaccos in here. It's kind of like a connoisseur's blend. It's really full bodied. It's this will stand up to any port or brandy or someone
Yes,
wants
that's a good point.
bourbon or something. It's a great after dinner smoke. I smoke them for breakfast, but not everybody would do that. But it's a great stick. It's a great flavor. We're just really fortunate that all of our cigars come out of 2 great factories.
Yes.
And I feel privileged we get to work with these guys because our products are we love them.
Well, they speak for themselves. I mean, they really do have the flavor. The construction's always on point, no matter which time of day I smoke it or which one I'm picking up. They're all
Thank
very
you.
consistent, and the flavors are just amazing. But I'm loving the new logos on everything, and these boxes are amazing.
Thank you very
Very,
much.
very nice.
Yeah, this is something new for us. People that have known us for the last 5 years, we've always done cardboard boxes.
And I would like to thank you very much for putting us in your calendar. You got to see this calendar, folks. This woman is beautiful, and Catelli is featured in it, and we're very thrilled to be here.
Thank you so much for being a
Thank
part
you.
of it.
Oh, our
That was
pleasure.
awesome.
What a great plug.
I love it. Thank you. So natural.
I don't even know.
Awesome.
Oh, the boxes, yes. We've always done trays and cardboard box refills. And basically, from so many of our stores asking us to do the wood box, we decided to put everything across the board in wood boxes now.
It really does add something. I mean, in the artwork, it's like a collector's piece. You
Yeah,
just want to
so-
put these out everywhere.
A lot of people wanted the artwork. We had people wanting to buy our trays because they couldn't buy the box and take it home.
Yeah.
So they're buying our trays, and which really were just for store displays. So it was just such a big request for it. We figured if we did the artwork on all the wood boxes, that people would hopefully take the box home with them, and
Yep.
that the artwork would enhance the cigar. I mean, the cigar is what it's all about.
Right.
The artwork is just a little extra thing to get people.
Yeah.
It works well for
It
people to
draws a
remember. our
lot of
brand.
good attention, and yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
it
people
does.
walk into the humidor, you can see our boxes right away.
Yes, no,
Which
they really do
is-
stand
it
out.
works well for us.
No, it's beautiful. Very nice. So it's always an honor to spend time with you guys, and thank you so much
Thank
for
you
all the
for stopping
support.
by.
And you guys have to get your hands on these babies. If you've never tried them, get out there, check out your local B&M, get them, stock up on them.
Thanks, Alicia.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This year, Davidoff introduced a beautiful, classic yet artistic collection of humidor, matching ashtray, and cutter, inspired by all 4 times of the day, starting with this gorgeous orange after the sunrise, then a beautiful red for sunset, dark blue for midnight, and a very pretty cream or off-white color representing a full moon. A very nice effort behind this collection. Kind of hard to decide which one to go with. Perhaps we need all 4. They're also featuring in the Prestige collection a dual soft flame DuPont lighter, matching ashtray and humidors, and the lighters are featured in the rose gold and a silver, with a very unique design. To their signature line, Davidoff has added an intensity meter to the packaging, which helps avoid any confusion between the different lines in their collection since a lot of them look fairly similar. So I found this to be a very useful addition.
All right, so we're here at the Gurkha booth with Mr. Eddie. He's the man. He's the marketing brains behind Gurkha. So tell us what you guys brought out to the show. You guys always do a phenomenal job at, displaying everything. So talk to us a little bit about what's out.
Thanks. Well, we came out with quite a few lines this year. We'll start off with what we got right up here. It's called the Founder Select. What this was a project we really wanted to get people to start buying more boxes of our product. And as you know, it's not really simple buying boxes of 20 or boxes of 25. So we went, hey, let's create a 10-count box. Very mild to medium cigar, full of flavor though. So mild to medium strength, flavor full. It has an Ecuadorian Connecticut. We got a Dominican binder and Dominican Nicaraguan fillers.
Excellent.
Age 12 years, you got a nice MSRP of about $9 a stick.
Very nice. I was gonna say, wow, sign me up for a whole. No, that's good. That's excellent. Good price point on that.
And it's actually it's moved quite a bit. I've actually been smoking. That's been my breakfast smoke lately.
Oh, good. Good to know.
Getting ready for the show. I love it with coffee, and can't go wrong with it.
It's always good to find those morning cigars. Those are you know, especially in the market lately. It seems like everything's going towards the medium, the full. It's nice to have something that still has the flavor. And it's not as strong.
So let me walk you over to this podium. Drop down the box to a 24 count from a 35 count. It makes it a little bit price friendly for the consumer to buy a box.
Okay.
And then we added a new size in both lines. We did a 4.5 by 48.
Nice.
We call it a Robusto Corto.
Very nice.
Beautiful cigar. The flavor, as you know, is intensified.
Yes.
But what I like most about it is we put a $5 MSRP on it.
Oh, beautiful.
Right? So it's a great entry level into the Heritage.
Yes, I like that.
And it's my favorite size. Smokes beautifully, so.
It actually is a really perfect size.
Yeah.
You know, you're not committing too much of your time. It's perfect. Gets you through.
You get exactly what you need.
Yep.
You know, so then come around here. So this originally in the bottom was a event-only cigar that we would do. We would sell these boxes with the Heritage at the events. We decided after like tons and tons of requests, I can never make it to your event, you're in this side, we decided to bring it out into the public. It's called the Prince. And then up here we came out with a limited edition humidor.
Oh, beautiful.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? And we did 10 Toros in Maduro, 10 Toros in Habano.
Nice.
Has a magnetic seal on the box, and it's a humidor. And then it's a $250 MSRP for the box.
Oh,
fantastic gift.
Yeah.
Great for a collector as well.
Well, when things get wrapped up, I'll be happy to take that off your hands.
Yeah, no problem. let me
Beautiful.
And here we go with the Cellar Reserve. We added the 21 year, very limited. It has 1,000 boxes per size.
Oh wow, okay.
Yep, and then it has a Connecticut shade wrapper with a Dominican binder and filler. Fantastic smoke. Very creamy, very sweet actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, you'll definitely enjoy that.
I like the Cellar Reserve line a lot. It's probably one of my favorites actually.
Yeah, you know what, and it's our racehorse. I mean, we sell so many of this, it's our highest rated line, and it really completes the collection. The only thing is that this is truly limited. Because it does have 21-year-old tobacco in it.
Yeah.
We found some bales from 1995.
Beautiful.
Got it in there. It's in the filler, but being that there wasn't much of it, it's impossible, even if we wanted to.
Yeah.
It's only 1,000 boxes per size.
Wow.
So get it while you can.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Okay.
Awesome.
So in the Ghost, we came out with 2 new sizes. We have the Spooky and the Phantom. The Phantom is a 5x58, and the Spooky is a 4x60.
Nice.
But we came
4x60.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
wow.
we came out with an Figurado.
Beautiful.
You know what that looks like?
Yes.
Exactly.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Very nice.
People kept saying, hey, you do Figurados in all your other lines. Why haven't you done it with the Ghost?
Yeah.
So
That's a good point.
We decided to give them what they wanted, just only in 2 sizes.
Okay.
So
Nice.
that completes our line of the Ghost. So we're really happy with it. It's probably our strongest cigar. And
Yeah, it is.
it's amazing.
Packs a lot of punch.
The reception it gets.
It has really good flavor though. That's why.
Fantastic
So it's strong,
flavor.
but it has
Flores
that.
makes it at PDR for us.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous
So
stick.
we love it.
Very nice.
Here you have the Extreme. We released it a year ago. It kind of got put on pause because we had a little bit of a legal dispute.
Oh, okay.
And a couple things happened in that. One, we had to change the box. And since we changed the box, we decided to go with what we've been doing at everything, like making things a little friendlier to the consumer. The box brings down the price of each stick by $2.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
very nice.
The other beautiful thing about this cigar is that since it wasn't that issue, it aged for an extra year and a half.
Yeah, that's never a bad thing.
Never a bad thing. And you know, there is a big misconception about this just because they see the Viper, they see the colors, they see the name Extreme, they think, wow, this has got to be a super strong cigar. Absolutely not. It's actually a very medium bodied cigar with amazing flavor, and it is a Nicaraguan puro. We love it.
I didn't realize it was a Nicaraguan puro. Very nice.
It's unreal.
Nice.
The cast blend we released last year, the only difference this year is we trimmed down the box. It used to be a 200 count case. It's now 100 count.
Okay. Very nice.
So again, that's better for the retailers. They don't have to carry such a big amount. But the cigar is great. We're really happy with it as well.
Nice. Beautiful.
On to the next one. We do really well with the Ron Abuelo.
Yes.
It's the private select. It's a great infused cigar, and the Grand Reserve, you know, it's one of our staples.
Yes.
We felt that we were missing something, and what we were missing is doing a bourbon cigar. Right.
I agree.
The problem was I didn't really want to work with a mass market distillery that everybody knew. Contrary, you know, people say, well, why don't you want to do that? Because marketing purposes should be great.
Yeah.
I really wanted to hit quality.
Yeah, that's more important. Definitely.
So I researched and was looking for a craft boutique bourbon distillery, and I found this awesome distillery in Bourbon County, Kentucky.
Okay.
And oddly enough, it's the only distillery in Bourbon County, Kentucky.
Really?
Yeah. So I met the guy, and he's very particular about how he does his bourbon. He's the type of guy that says, look, I want my product to be absolutely perfect. If I only release 300,000 bottles, I only release 300,000 bottles because I need it to be exactly the way I want it. And only a craft distillery could do that.
Those are the perfect people to work with. I mean, they always produce the best product. Absolutely.
Exactly. Hard to find, but exactly what you want. I met the guy, I gave him some cigars one day because we're just talking, hanging out, and he said, hey, why don't we do this project together?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, this is exactly what I was looking to do.
Nice.
So we put this together rather quickly, and we just got it, and it's a fantastic cigar. It comes in two sizes.
Okay.
It comes in a Churchill that's a Maduro with a $12 MSRP, and then we have a Toro in Natural, which is a $10 MSRP.
Interesting. Okay.
And you know, they're great the way they're packaged in the tubes and the wax seal, so you can always throw it in your pocket.
Yeah. Definitely.
A cool thing that happened with this is because we built this partnership with this company, they are now building a exclusive Gurkha lounge at their distillery.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and
Nice.
he's surrounded by all like the wealthy horse farm owners that participate in the Derby and
That's
all
a
that
great
kind of
fit.
stuff.
Yeah.
So it's very rare that happened, but we're super stoked about it.
No, that's a really, really.
So and
great
we're gonna
fit.
try to replicate. I don't know if you saw our lounge in Tamarack in Miami.
Yes.
So it's gonna be
Beautiful.
like that.
Wow.
Which is over the top.
That's incredible.
But in Bourbon County.
That's really neat.
So we're really
I'll
excited
have to pay
about
them a
that
visit.
one. Yeah. Let's go over here.
Okay.
This is our Jubilee. This is going to be our high-end cigar of the year. It has an extremely rare Cuban seed wrapper with a Nicaraguan binder and Nicaraguan filler. It's probably the most exceptional cigar we've ever released in the history of Gurkha, in my opinion.
Yeah. Beautiful presentation, of course.
It's a gorgeous presentation. It does have a $20 MSRP per stick, but when you consider the humidor box that you get with it, and the quality of the box and the quality of the smoke, it's really not that bad. You're looking at $200. Excellent gift.
Yeah. Very
excellent
nice.
collector's edition, limited edition, only 1,000 ever going to be made.
Ever.
That rare wrapper will never be found again. It is what it is.
Nice.
And I believe in day one we already sold more than half the
wow.
lot. So
Yeah. It's a good problem.
Yeah, huge success. Right under we have the Pan American. This is a highly anticipated project that Kaizad came up with.
I love that box.
All right, these are our limited edition Royal Humidors. We only made 20 of each color.
Wow.
When the retailers are going to be buying these things, they're going to come with 200 limited edition cigars. 50 of them will more than likely be the Jubilee in a special size.
Very nice.
The rest are being made right now, specifically just for this humidor. The humidor does hold 500 cigars, and it is valued at $7,000.
Beautiful. I love that green color. Wow.
Stunning, right?
Yes.
I actually
very
like
elegant.
the red, personally.
I mean, neither one would do. I can take one of each. It's fine.
Yeah, no
problem.
You could fit a baby in this.
I mean, we want to not try that just yet, but you know, for packaging purposes, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It makes it easy.
It'd be a great ad campaign.
Better than a car seat, you know?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
These are beautiful.
All right, cool. And this is what you got here is the cigar malts collection. Okay.
Fancy.
It is not infused. I'm just going to say it off the top because
Okay.
it is in glass tubes, and you might have the misconception that it is because we do have some names on it,
Yes.
but it is not.
Okay.
This is the result of a trip we had to Nicaragua, and we were sitting at the factory with a bunch of like booths, as everyone does when you go, you know.
Yeah.
And hey, blend this with this. Hey, do me a favor, blend this with this. And Pedro had the ideas like, hey, you know what? People should be able to have a box that they could buy, and this one goes perfect with the rum, this one goes perfect with a
Such a
single
great
malt.
idea. Yes.
And that's exactly what happened here.
Nice.
So here we have the oak blend, for example. You know, it could go with like a Macallan, you know, it's very oaky. The sherry cask will go with something like the La Santa from Glenmorangie. Portwood might go something with from Dalmore. Havana Spice might go with like a nice rum.
Yes.
The single cask blend might go with a great single barrel bourbon.
Beautiful.
You know, and it's been blended
With that in mind.
with that in mind.
Excellent. That's such a nice idea. Very, very good.
And then we came out with the Blend Masters cask, which was another result of that, which there was one cigar that kind of went with everything, and we only wanted to do a 5-pack, so
Yeah.
we came out with this one. And we have this coming out in 5 SKUs. You have, in boxes of 20, you have a 7x55 and a 6x60. And then we also have 3 duos, which you have the Figurado, you have the Toro, and then you have a Churchill.
I like that little pigtail on there.
It's cute, right?
Yes.
I'm a pigtail fan.
Me too.
Yep. And then last but not least, down here you have our tubes
Okay.
that we're going to be releasing. They're going to be in sleeves of 3
Nice.
or in a box of 20.
Very cool.
So that is Gurkha 2016 IPCPR.
Hashtag it.
Hashtag it.
Hashtag it.
Eddie's
I like
super
it.
cool.
I like that. I'm going to start putting that
Yeah.
on all my pictures,
Yeah.
regardless.
Thank you.
So I'm here next to this beauty, Miss Emil, with Cordoba Morales, and we are smoking, well, I'm smoking. I'm taking advantage of this nice Finca Santa Fe, which, wow. I mean, just lit it up and already.
Yes.
Talk to me about what's going on here. You guys always have some awesome stuff. I never get tired of smoking.
Aw,
It's
thank you
beautiful,
very
but
much.
the smell that comes from this box is incredible.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about this.
So we made the boxes in Miami, Spanish cedar. These have been resting in rum barrels also. So we
That's
got the cedar and the rum
Nice,
bonus.
nice.
It's a Criollo 98 wrapper.
Beautiful.
And we just released it over a little bit over a month ago.
Nice,
And
nice.
it's been doing quite well for us. It's
Ah.
a little bit on the higher side of the retail. It's $20 a stick.
Yeah.
But once
Well
you
worth
try
it, yeah.
People have been grabbing them. Yeah, they come in 5 and
Beautiful.
10 count boxes. So
Nice. And the
Yeah.
name.
Finca Santa Fe, that is the name of the finca in Cuba of his grandmother. That's where she used to grow
nice,
tobacco.
nice,
So
nice.
another homage to her.
Yes.
The name of the company, Cordoba Morales, also those are her
That's
last names as
awesome.
well. So.
That's beautiful. I love it. Keeping with tradition.
Yeah, of course.
Very nice, very nice. So these are going to be, they're already available
Yes.
somewhat, and they're,
They're
limited.
Yes.
So don't wait.
Get them now.
Nice,
While you still
nice.
can.
Beautiful, beautiful. So what else do we have over here?
Well, this year we also released the Clave Cubana Etiqueta Blanca in a short Robusto size.
Okay.
Now we only have it in Toro and short Robusto available.
Nice.
And then also this one we came out in a new size. Also
Ooh, gorgeous.
Closed foot band Sumatra,
Nice.
4-year-old wrapper.
Ooh, I love the pigtail. Look at the
Yes.
construction on this.
And again,
Gorgeous.
and the pre-light, you're gonna get that flavor.
Yes.
It's a nice little chocolatey coffee feel to it.
Nice.
Medium full body.
Beautiful.
Rested in cedar boxes as well. Also made in Miami, the boxes.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Thank you.
Aesthetics. And now these are your staple lines.
Yep, this is our core line. This is what we first started out with, the front 9, our 19th hole, and the family reserve. Binder filler on this is Nicaraguan. Ecuadorian wrappers, broadleaf Maduro, and Ecuadorian Habano. Yeah, they still do good for us. And of course, this one is the crescendo here of all three wrappers on one cigar in a Salomon
such
size.
a beautiful idea too. I love that.
Thank you. Yeah, and then we didn't have these banded, and then once we put the
That's
gold
right.
band on it, it just even more.
Yeah, it finished it.
Yes,
beautiful.
Nice little touch. We didn't want to go too crazy on colors with it because the cigar.
Yeah, you don't need to. Yeah, it's very
the cigar pretty much speaks for itself.
captivating.
It's a nice little roller coaster ride when you get on.
This is true. That's a great description on it. Couldn't have said it better myself. So awesome. So what's going on as far as industry-wise for you guys? You're seeing
for us, unfortunately, with like the FDA, with that deal going on.
Fun stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Very excited since it's a husband and wife team. We do it all.
Yeah.
They're giving us 2 years to get rid of the current product that's not approved by the FDA, and we've hired a really good PR person, Dave Payne, has helped us out to get the word out in media. So we've got in the news. Local newspaper.
Yeah, you guys were doing radio stuff.
Radio.
Awesome.
TV, newspaper, and then we were here 2 days ago before the show started. We had a local NBC affiliate also cover us.
Very good.
So we're just trying to get the word out.
Yeah.
There's still so many people that don't know about it, even in the cigar industry. Not cigar industry, but the cigar aficionados.
Right.
They still don't know how severe. And
yeah.
They're kind of complacent and thinking, oh, that's not going to happen, but it's going to happen. So we just have to fight as much as we can. So if we're gonna go down, we're gonna go down swinging. So.
Hey, it's the right attitude, and hopefully it doesn't come to that.
Exactly.
So. That's awesome. Yeah. No, this is a beautiful addition to your line, which again, everything can't go wrong. So lovely. As always, it's a pleasure. And jump in here. You're hiding behind the scenes. We gotta show your other half.
That man says that you talk too much. That if somebody lets you talk, you're never gonna die.
Stop it.
No, it's beautiful. But again, folks, these are the faces behind this beautiful brand. Thank you so much for letting me be one of the people to sample this lovely stick. I'm gonna keep smoking this very happily.
Please do.
And look for it in your local brick and mortar stores. This is a beautiful, beautiful smoke. Cheers. All right, here with Mr. Tony Gomez of LFD. Always a pleasure. Trying to catch you one of these days. So tell us what you guys brought out to the show this time.
Well, we've got a few things. We haven't gotten totally crazy this year. I'm sure some people have, but this right here, I'm just going to start off with the big gun here. This has been the draw of the show for us so far, the Salomon Único, okay? What's cool about this, as you can see, the cigars themselves are very unique, but every box we're going to make is also going to be unique, okay? So there will be a different arrangement of cigars inside of every single box. It's going to be totally a surprise, but the format will be followed. As you can see, they're all very funky, very artistically crafted. This is something very, very special, very limited, and
similar to what you guys offered at Pro Cigar, right? You guys had that option with the artwork. Is it the same roller that's doing that?
Sure.
Awesome. That was so cool.
Yeah, like I said, every single box is going to be unique. 10 different cigars in every box. This, without a doubt, will end up being a collector's piece, and it's going to be highly limited. We're going to make what we take orders for here at the show.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is one roller at our factory. I'm the most skilled guy you've ever seen. This guy is absolutely phenomenal, and he can make about 50 cigars a day. It's very meticulous work, a lot of precision, but he's a special talent. He's very creative, and we just let him be free and do his thing. You know? We brought him in for that. Just, hey, do whatever you want, and we'll figure something out for him.
Those are gorgeous. Now, are they all going to be in a Salomon size?
Yeah, they're on the Salomon size. The filler and binder is the same as our traditional Salomon, and the wrappers varying, obviously, according to the specific design of the cigar. So you're gonna have the same great flavor of the Salomon, but every single cigar will be a unique smoking experience. You know, a slight change in the wrapper will vary the flavor drastically. So it's gonna be just a rainbow of flavors. You know, it's really cool.
Those are something else. Very neat.
And all right, so moving on. We've brought back the Reserva Especial, okay? And Reserva Especial is one of our older blends that we released in the first years of the company. It's the blend of El Jaco, which is still a very well-known cigar, which is probably the most important cigar in the history of our company, the one that made us famous, I would say. The blend has remained the same. It's got an Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper and Dominican filler and binder from our farm. This is without a doubt a La Flor Dominicana Connecticut. It's got a lot of character, it's got a lot of body. It's certainly not traditional, it's not mild, but it's got that flavor. And as you can see, we've also completely repackaged it. We've got a totally new look. lot
Yeah, I didn't
sharper.
recognize it.
Yeah, it's looking good these days.
Yeah.
So we're excited about this. This is one of my favorite smokes. You know? I'm not really a Connecticut smoker, but I like this blend.
It's hard to find good Connecticut, so
yeah.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And moving on here.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
We have the new Petite Lennox.
Nice.
I'm sure you've heard of the Lennox. It's been a
I heard of
great
rumor too.
success for us.
Yeah.
And
phenomenal smoke.
Yeah. So yeah, we're making a mini version now. They'll be available in these little 5-count boxes.
Awesome.
Got a cool moon tray. You see the moon?
Oh yeah, it is, huh? Awesome, I love it. So retailers will have it like this kind of setup?
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
That's the idea.
Very
And
cool.
the blend has remained exactly the same.
Yeah.
New size is 40 by 5.
Great.
And same grade cigar. Nice little smaller package. It's a little more concentrated, you know?
Yeah.
Quick
A little shot of espresso.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
And last but not least, an entirely new blend,
That
the
is
Andalusian
gorgeous.
Bull. Right?
Wow.
This is a cool little project we've been working on for probably since the last show.
I love that.
It's kind of a Salomon without the tip,
Yeah.
right? So maybe about a ½ inch chopped off. 64 at the fattest end, 52 at the thinnest. The blend itself, it's got a very dark, oily Ecuadorian Corojo wrapper and a Criollo binder from our farm and Dominican fillers from our farm as well. Pretty full-bodied cigar. It's got a lot of spice, a lot of character, a lot of different things going on. I think it's got a great complexity to it. And it's got a pretty cool theme as well. As you can tell, a bullfighter theme.
Yeah, that is
with
awesome.
the Andalusian theme. Pablo Picasso is from that region of Spain. That font is based on his handwriting.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
cool.
awesome.
And yeah, so these will be available in 10-count boxes. And we're excited about this. This is a spectacular blend. We've been loving smoking these lately. So.
I bet.
Yeah.
Wow. Great job. That is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Well, exciting. Well, as always, you guys always bring it, and it's always good. So very consistent and awesome. So
We try to do well.
thanks. Yeah, you guys do every time. Never disappointed. Awesome. Well, thank you, T. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Thank you. All right. So today we're talking with Omar Fernandez about La Gran Llave. So tell us a little bit about this beauty.
Well, great to have you here, and we're really excited to release this cigar. And under the AJ Fernandez banner, he has produced this beautiful San Andres Maduro box press cigar that is, as some are calling it, the New World, an extension of New World 2.0 per se.
Nice. I like that.
A little more full for that experienced smoker.
Very nice. Beautiful box press, and it comes in, what are the different sizes here?
We've got 5 sizes.
Oh,
We're doing a Corona Extra, the Robusto, the Guapo, Torpedo, and the Double Corona.
Excellent. And what is the MSRP on these?
MSRP is $6.99 up to $10.99, and you could probably get a little bit lower price than that. So it's kind of right in the sweet spot.
Yes, it is. That's a good price point. And so Mexican San Andres on the wrapper, and then you mentioned binder filler.
And then the rest is all proprietary AJ Fernandez product, which is, as everyone knows, double fermented and
excellent
all
quality.
the good stuff.
Beautiful. I can't wait to smoke one. I'm very excited about that.
Definitely, we're going to get one.
Love the presentation and then like the everything. Awesome.
Beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Thank
you so much. So here today with Ricky Somoza of AJ Fernandez Cigars, and we're looking at the new beautiful Bellas Artes, properly named, by the way.
Yes.
Loving the band on that. Beautiful. So talk to us a little bit about the blend and everything that goes on with behind the scenes.
Well, Bellas Artes is AJ Fernandez's newest creation. What's special about this cigar is it has a hybrid wrapper that AJ grew years back. It's aged for over 3.5 years.
Beautiful.
It's 50% U.S. shade-grown Connecticut and 50% Habano.
Nice.
25 of that is Corojo 99, and the other 25% is Havana 2000. The binder is also a special cut of tobacco grown in Quilali, which is a region close to Jalapa. And AJ's the only tobacco grower in that region.
I was going to say, I've never heard of that. That's awesome.
Quilali.
Very nice.
It's a beautiful name. I love it.
Yes.
And the fillers are from Brazil. You have a little bit of Matafina. You have Ligero from Honduras, which is Amastron. And 2 cuts of tobacco from Condega and Esteli.
So amazing flavor.
Amazing flavor. What you'll find here is orange, cedar, cinnamon notes, medium. with a touch, box press or semi-box pressed in 4 sizes. The short Churchill 6x48, Robusto, Toro, and the Gordo, which is a 6x58. And it retails at $825 to $1050. An excellent smoke,
great.
Something very special that AJ is very proud of introducing at this year's IPCPR.
Wow. Well, I'm very excited to smoke one of these. I've heard very good things, and I like that it comes in a variety of sizes, and the price point, as always, is
excellent.
It's excellent, especially for the quality and the
yes.
flavors that you get for it. So,
yes,
what a deal! Awesome. Well, thank you, Ricky. Appreciate
Always
your time.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.
So I have the pleasure of joining my great friend here, Juan Martinez, with Joya de Nicaragua, and we're coming out to check out all the beautiful things that you guys have brought out to the show.
Yes.
I'm starting up the morning with the new Joya Black,
yes.
and so far it's incredible.
Yeah.
Exactly what I was hoping for. A little bit more of a push over that red,
yeah.
but it's still delivering some beautiful flavors. So how's the show going for you guys?
So far so good. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for having us always.
Absolutely.
Another great show. It's quite special this year because there are a lot of new stuff coming up, but also a lot of expectations about the future of our industry. But as you've seen so far, I think everything is going to be great for the future.
Yes,
especially
so.
for Joya. We are, again, the oldest cigar brand from Nicaragua. We're very proud of that heritage.
Yes.
But also we are adapting and evolving, bringing products that are tailored for the contemporary smoker.
Yes.
Our generation of smokers that are looking for something a little bit more fun, a little bit more modern, with a lot of flavor, but not necessarily the intimidating strength that you're used to as classical smokers. So here we are, we're introducing Joya Black. We're expanding the Joya family, geared towards that people who want to enjoy a great cigar at any moment and at a great price point.
Great way to put it. So let's take a look at what you guys brought out.
Let's go ahead. So we're actually introducing not a cigar, but a family of cigars. So it's we're calling it the Joya family. A few years ago we introduced Joya Red, of which you already know a lot about. And this year we decided to expand the experience of smoking with Joya Black, and also adding to the family Joya Cabineta. So Joya Black is also a medium-bodied cigar. The special thing about this cigar is this is the first cigar in our portfolio that has a Mexican San Andres Negro wrapper. Hence the name Black.
I love it.
Yeah. So
it's giving that great flavor.
It has a great flavor. It's a little bit dark, obviously, because of the Maduro wrapper, but it's not as strong. It's not intimidating. It's a medium plus cigar, but it has all the beautiful flavor, delicious sweetness that the Mexican San Andres Negro provides. Combined with the Nicaraguan tripas, the Nicaraguan fillers, which we're very proud of, gives you that excellent flavor, which is a great complement to Joya Red. So it's a little bit of a step up in terms of complexity, flavor, not necessarily in strength, but it's a great complement.
Yes.
And then we're also expanding the family with Cabineta. Cabineta was an older brand that we have in our portfolio. It's one of our favorite cigars. In fact, it's one of my personal favorites.
Yes.
The first cigar I smoke in the morning is Cabineta.
That's definitely a go-to for me. I'm excited to try the newer one.
So we decided to revamp the image because we wanted to include it, make it cohesive into the Joya family. Instead of the traditional cabinet box, we changed everything about it. The packaging, the band, the blend is the same, except that this time we're extending the Habano Criollo tip, which is the upper part of the cigar, to allow people to enjoy the experience of the Habano Criollo in their smoking experience. So it's a mild cigar. It starts mild, creamy, smooth, and then you go into the Habano Nicaragua wrapper on the top, and it picks up a little bit. Not too much, still mild.
Yes.
So we have a extensive, cohesive family of products from mild, medium with red, to medium plus with black.
Excellent. Very exciting. You guys always do a bang-up job of really bringing it and delivering consistency, and I'm very excited to try the new revamped Cabineta. It is one of my go-tos, especially in the morning with coffee, like you said. That's an excellent choice.
Now we have the Joya family, and then we have the traditional Joya de Nicaragua, the classical, the Nicaraguan puros, with the Antaño del Corojo, Antaño 1970, 4-5, all fuller bodied, all fuller in strength, with a lot of the Nicaraguan richness, pepperiness, spiciness, earthiness. I would say more to the more experienced cigar smoker. So we have the two families which complement each other and provide a unique experience of the Nicaraguan tobacco to explore.
Very nice. Now, one last question. What are the price points that people are looking at on these?
In the whole Hoyo family, the idea was to make it cohesive. So we have similar sizes that are between all of the three brands. And the price point is between $5.95, depending on the state. $5.95 the minimum to $8. So it's a great friendly cigar, not only in terms of obviously packaging, branding, but also in terms of price point and flavor.
Excellent. Wow. Well, I can't wait to see these do just as well as everything else has done. So thank you so much always for your time, Juan.
Thank you very much for having me. It's a real pleasure.
Cheers.
That we're just, listening to the fans of CEO. There's a certain cigar that when I'm doing my events and they're researching online, there's a cigar that pops up every time, and that is that cigar. So we elected not to do the partnership with HBO, and so that allows us to do two things. We can't reference that cigar as the old name. Right. Now it's Consigliere, but I can shave off about $4 a cigar. So what was $11 is now going to be $7. $13 is going to be now $8, and $15 is now going to be $50. And if you know the story behind that blend, they use this blend, this wrapper from Brasilia the first year, and after that they ran out of that wrapper because Brasilia was just starting to grow that wrapper, and they didn't have enough to supply for the second round, so they changed that to Connecticut broadleaf. So, but this wrapper was the wrapper that made this cigar something special and something that everybody wanted to have in their hands. So this is the original Brazilian wrapper. Excellent. And the blend is the same, and it's a hot cigar right now for us.
Awesome. Can't wait to try it. Very nice. Beautiful packaging as well. Oh, thank you.
Here you go.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so I think, again, the packaging, I just wanted to make sure that when you see it closed or open, it reminds you of something that you used to smoke and you wanted so bad again. So that's the reason we want to give it back to you.
Yeah, I love the design of the box too. Very sleek, and I like these little cutouts to make it easy get in and out of there. So it's right now it's the 3 sizes.
3 sizes. We're going to launch it. I think it's going to hit the market October the 4th, the week of October the 4th.
Excellent. Okay.
And it's going to be, if these guys really want it around for the next 10, 20, 30 years, the cigar will be there for us.
Very good to hear.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, great. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
So this is beautiful.
Yes.
Tell me about this new Partagas. This is gorgeous. I'm loving the wrapper. Wow.
It is a beautiful wrapper. Let me tell you about it. But before that, give you a little bit of a history of this new launch. So this is a new Partagas. It's called Ramon y Ramon. It's an homage to Ramon Cifuentes, the grandfather of the brand, if I must. So we wanted to pay some tribute, do something special. We started this project 4 years ago with seeds from 1967 that we had in our seed bank.
Oh, wow.
So our agronomists rejuvenate those seeds over a period of 4 years, as I say, in Mount, the Dominican Republic, and they then end up with a really smooth, silky tobacco, all right, really accessible, easy to smoke. So we put that tobacco in the filler. In order to make it a little more exciting, we needed some punch in there, right?
Yeah.
So we put some jalapa from Nicaragua and some piloto cubano from the DR. So you will have those peppery notes in there. We also put piloto cubano in the binder because it contrasts our wrapper. So let me tell you about our wrapper. The wrapper is a 6 priming Cameroon wrapper.
Oh, wow.
We use Cameroon because it was Ramon's favorite kind of wrapper. But this is not your typical Cameroon. It is from East Cameroon, small farm called Belita.
Okay.
And these guys produce a Cameroon that is not as dry, it's not as fragile as the typical Cameroon.
It's a little easier to work with when you're blending.
Yes,
Very nice.
easier, but still have that sweetness of the typical Cameroon,
nice,
right?
yes.
So if anyone who smokes this cigar likes Cameroon, they're in for a ride because you have that Cameroon, those peppery from the jalapa, really good blend.
Sounds like a great combination of flavors. Wow. Very excited, and the packaging is just gorgeous. It's very appealing, very regal. I mean, what a great way to pay homage. I mean, wow.
Yeah, we took some notes from the original Partagas package, but with a modern twist. So,
yes, very nice. Now, what sizes does this come in?
So we have 4 sizes, which is the Gigante, the Robusto, the Maxim Grande, which is a Toro Grande, really, and a Fabuloso, which is a big Churchill.
Okay. And price point on this one?
It's from $7.50 to $9. So in that sweet
very
spot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good and affordable.
Yeah.
Wow. Very nice. It looks like it would be a lot more with that presentation.
Yes.
That's a great
hopefully.
deal. Awesome. Very good. Well, thank you so much for
right.
telling me about
Thank
it. I can't wait to try it.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Elizabeth, tell me about the Hoyo. I'm loving the packaging on this.
Thank you.
And the display is great. Really
Thank you so
eye-catching.
much. Appreciate it. This is the new product from Hoyo. This is the collaboration with AJ Fernandez. We've been working on this blend with him for a long time. The cool thing about AJ is that he grew up about 10 miles away from the Hoyo factory in Cuba.
Yes,
So when we approached him about this project, he was very excited because he has so much passion for the brand.
Yeah.
So he and his dad actually developed this blend with some of our factory workers out of Nicaragua.
Oh, nice.
Which is really cool. So all the tobaccos are grown on AJ's farms.
Oh, wow.
It's rolled in AJ's factory.
Yeah.
He obviously had a lot of influence in the packaging too, so we wanted to keep it kind of Cuban-esque with that red and gold, like the original Hoyo, but use the updated logo that we came out with last year. So it's kind of a modern,
it's really nice.
Thank you so much.
And I like that
Appreciate it.
secondary band on there
me
too.
too. I think it's
cool.
beautiful. So
it really is. You guys do a great job on packaging in general, but this one's really nice. I'm
Appreciate
loving the
it.
box.
Yeah.
I like that La Amistad. That's really cool.
Thank you. Yeah. Nice. So 4 sizes, SRP $6.50 to $8. So pretty good price point.
Yeah, excellent.
Especially for the cigar, it's a knockout.
It's a steal.
Yeah.
Awesome. So 4 different sizes: Robusto, Rothschild, Toro,
and Gigante.
Awesome.
You got it.
I like seeing that Rothschild. You don't see too many of that size, and it's a really nice, quick kind of a smoke.
I think so. Right. You don't have to dedicate so much time to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Much better than the larger sizes. I'm more of a fan of the smaller ones myself, but it's nice to have that selection for everybody.
I want to keep it classic. You know, classic sizes. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, great. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome. So this is beautiful packaging that you guys are displaying. Loving the humidor. Tell me a little bit about this Cohiba today.
Yeah, this is a Cohiba Macazar. It's the new introduction on the Cohiba line. It's inspired by ebony Macazar, which is a Indonesian rare wood, synonymous with luxury. You see it a lot in high-end automobiles and high-end humidors, but the idea here is really to combine a luxurious presentation with a luxurious cigar.
Yes.
So we've got the cigar itself is all proprietary tobaccos. It starts with a Connecticut Habano wrapper, Connecticut broadleaf binder, Nicaraguan filler, and Dominican filler.
Okay.
We aged these cigars for 4 years, with the final year being in Dominican rum barrels.
Oh, nice.
So you get this incredible flavorful smoke. It's got a little bit of spice. It's got a little bit of essence of wood from the rum barrels, and then that earthiness from the Connecticut tobaccos.
Nice combination. Sounds like it'd be really smooth. And when do you recommend smoking this? Any time of day? Is it?
I was smoking it at 8 in the morning. So,
champ.
this is a great after dinner smoke. It's a great, out on the golf course smoke as well.
Excellent. And what sizes does it come in?
Comes in 7 by 50, or 6 by 52, 6 by 60, and a 7 1/4 by 54.
Okay. And price point?
$21.99 to $24.99.
Wow. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. But these boxes are gorgeous.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Absolutely loving it.
Very happy how they
makes sense now when you explain the name.
Right.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for telling us about it and good talking with you.
Appreciate it.
Here with Mr. Torano. He's going to tell us what you guys brought out.
Jack. What, Mr. Torano? That was my dad.
I'm being
Jack.
formal,
Jack, don't
just
be formal. It's Jack. We've known each other a long time.
This
so
is true. This is true. I like to start it out that way. We warm up later.
Very professional.
No. Jack, tell me, first of all, the colors. I mean, wow. I'm loving it.
We wanted that young urban look to it, so we went with Wynwood Walls in Miami. We got that inspiration from that. So very excited. They're popping on the shelves. Very cool look to them.
They're gorgeous. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about the blends and the sizes. What's going on
Well,
here?
the new vault, which was released, we have 2 new blends, 2 new sizes of the new vault, a Nicaraguan Puro and a Mexican San Andrés Maduro. So you got your natural, your Maduro. They both fall into that medium plus profile.
Excellent.
Price point is phenomenal on those. Like I said, they shipped in May, and they've already on the 2nd or 3rd turn with retailers.
Excellent.
They're
Love to
really,
hear that.
with the packaging and the price point. I mean, you're looking at an MSRP, depending on where you are in the country, somewhere in the $5 range.
No way.
So the Robusto's in the $5 range, the 660 is in the $6 range. So
that's a steal.
they've been doing very well for us.
Excellent.
And then that'll be complemented by the Exodus release in September. Exodus is a nice Honduran Osa wrapper that was made famous out of the CAO blend with a Connecticut broadleaf binder.
Oh wow!
And
a lot of flavor there.
A lot of flavor. Medium plus. Again, I don't like to tell anybody what they're going to taste because some people's strength is different to everybody.
True.
But I've had some people tell me it's really full-bodied. Other people tell me it's more on the medium. So again, depending on your palate, beautiful packages. Yes. They're going to sit really nice on the shelf and hopefully complement the legacy brands of Torano.
Beautiful.
And then I'm back, so I'm very excited to be back.
Oh, we're excited to see you back, man. I'm super stoked for that.
Thank you.
Now, sizes on the Exodus.
Sizes on the Exodus are 4 sizes, Robusto to 660, Torpedo, Toro in between.
Okay.
Yeah, and the MSRPs on those are $7 to $8.50. So again, it hits a sweet spot.
Wow.
And retailers are loving it. It's really doing well. So I'm excited. They got some great deals on the legacy brands. I mean, I know a lot of people now that I'm back and they brought me back on board. I think I begged for about 1.5 years to get back to the brand that holds my family. And
I'm glad they
heart.
listened, man. It's so good to see you.
So finally, there's a lot of goodwill happening, a lot of positive energy, and hopefully we'll build on that. We'll build on that over the next year or two and get everything back.
Great. Good to hear it. Jack, thank you so much for your time.
Thank
so
you,
happy to see you back. Can't wait to smoke this new one. Man, I'm excited.
Awesome. Thank you.
Best of luck.
So the cool thing that we've done here is we partnered up with AJ Fernandez, and he actually blended this cigar.
Really?
And produced it. It's beautiful. It's got a Sumatra wrapper, Nicaraguan binder filler.
Excellent.
So it's really cool, and you see the label there really pops.
I'm loving this. This is
hologram.
gorgeous.
Yeah,
Wow.
everybody seems to like it. It kind of pops off the
really
the
does.
shelf there.
Well, the
Really-
boxes themselves are just collector's items. I mean, wow.
Absolutely. These boxes are really cool. So we wanted to do something kind of fun, kind of whimsical, limited edition.
Okay.
So this box holds 28 cigars inside of it. And we only made 50 of each color.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we're only allowing our retailers to get one of each color, and you got the 5 colors. So it's the same blend, the same cigar, 5.5 by 50 Robusto.
Okay.
But it's in all 5 colors. So it's really cool. These won't last long. And the thing, I keep telling my retailers, if there's somebody in your shop that's upsetting you, you hit them in the head with this thing and it'll knock them out. It's like 30
Doubles
pounds.
as a weapon, huh?
Absolutely. So yeah, we're really
Beautiful.
excited about that. And then this is part of the core line that we have. So this will be the everyday box.
Okay.
We've got
Beautiful as well.
4 different colors. We've got blue, green, yellow, and red. So in each color coordinates with the size. So like the blue is the 660 Gigante.
Okay.
We've got the red is the Churchill. The yellow is the Toro, and the green is the Robusto.
Oh,
So it's
nice.
really cool. You can see it's Jackson Pollock inspired. So Michael's an artist, and he did some really cool stuff with this.
He always does something great. This one is really something.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's very cool. I'm very excited about it. And the really cool thing, it's brick and mortar only. So they won't
I
find
like
it
that.
online
Yeah,
or anything.
very nice.
Just for the retailers.
Very, very nice.
So yeah, this is time flies. This is our big project for the year. So we're very excited about it.
Now, what's the MSRP on these?
The MSRP on the 660 is around $9.
Okay.
The Robusto is about $7.50.
Nice.
So it's
Wow.
$7 to $9. The
It's a good
4 most
spot.
popular sizes.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really cool. And all of this is beautiful, but the cigar really adds some substance to it. It really delivers on some flavor.
It sounds
So it's
like it with
really
that blend.
cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm excited. I have to
I
give
can't
you
wait
a
to
couple
smoke
to
it.
try.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
Sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
You might remember, Macanudo really was the first to come up with this vintage moniker.
Yes.
And we did it in 1979 for the first time. And then we followed it up with a crop from 1984 and then from 1988. And typically what we would do in the past is we would hold back a certain quantity of product, keep it in our humidors for special occasions. Especially, if we did charity auctions, or if there was a limited release that we wanted to do, if there was a customer that really had a strong interest in it. And so in this particular case, we've held back a fairly significant amount of product here. And with everything going on with the FDA and so whatnot, we thought this was a really cool opportunity to do something fun with Macanudo.
Yeah.
And so what we have to offer at the show this year is really 2 of the 4 front marks that were launched from the 1984 crop and 4 of the 5 front marks that were launched of the 1988. These were launched in 1994 and 1998 respectively because we wanted to age those wrappers from that crop for about 10 years.
Right.
And so the other thing too is really cool is these are the real deal. This is actual product that we rolled and boxed when we were still manufacturing in our Temple Hall factory in Jamaica.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's something.
I know. So
How
it kind of
neat.
tells you how old they are. And it was, I'll be honest with you, it was a little scary when we started opening up the boxes because we didn't know what we were going to find. It was either going to be
a long time, yeah.
we were going to strike oil or we were going to have a dud. And as you can see, you know, the product has been aged perfectly. I mean, and we've smoked it. It's fantastic. It's like smoking it when we launched it back in '94 and '98.
Oh, I'm so excited.
The next thing I want to talk to you about is Macanudo Mao. As you might remember, the past 3 years we created this Macanudo Estate Reserve line.
Yes.
And really the purpose of that was to utilize and really demonstrate Macanudo's ability to use unique and rare tobaccos. And then in the last 2 years we utilized Jamaican tobacco, again, to kind of harken back
Really liked
to
that
our
one
roots.
too.
Oh,
Good
they were
smoke.
fantastic.
Yes.
The only problem with that was that we were really the only folks that were using Jamaican tobacco.
Yeah.
And we were growing specifically for us, and we were basically buying it all.
Yeah.
And again, there just wasn't a lot, therefore it was very limited.
I see.
This year we've taken a little different twist. Again, still want to go back to the heritage, but we're utilizing our seeds. You know, General's really known for our vast library of tobacco, and we use it across our portfolio. But here what we want to do is really focus on the seeds, and then while we, again, take as much care to maintain the tobacco that we have, we do the same with our seeds. And so what we've done is we've identified original seeds from the 1960s, back from 1968 when Macanudo originated. And what we're doing is we're doing something that it's called accelerated regeneration.
Huh.
It sounds very fancy.
Sounds very
It's kind of
scientific.
a marketing term.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is, and it's a fancy way of saying, excuse me.
A lot of talking. Take your time.
It just overwhelms me what we're doing here. So what it's a fancy way of saying is that we're taking advantage of the alternating growing seasons between the Connecticut River Valley and the DR, in particular in Mao.
Okay.
And the reason why we selected those is for the ideal climatic conditions, soil conditions, etc. And the way it works is we've planted those seeds in the Connecticut River Valley. And then we go ahead and harvest that crop and identify the best and brightest, if you will, from that tobacco. And we're really looking for things like disease resistance, smokability, taste, yield. And we go ahead and take the seeds from those plants and then fly them down to the DR and replant them in Mao. And we do this process 8 times over a 4-year period.
Oh, wow, okay.
So it's cool in the sense that we're able to condense 8 years into 4, but then also be able to get the best of both worlds in terms of what the soil can provide, the climate can provide. So it's a really unique tobacco. Now that serves as the foundation for the filler, and then we complement it with some Nicaraguan as well as Colombian tobacco, which is unique for Mac.
Yeah,
But the reason why
Colombian tobacco, huh?
I know.
Wow.
I know, we're going crazy.
Yeah.
So anyways,
Can't keep up with you guys. Wow.
I know. We're zigging and zagging. But
Love
but the reason why we do this is a more medium smoke versus cafes and even the state reserve offerings we've had in the past. So the Nicaraguan kicks up the strength a little bit, and then the Colombian smooths it out because ultimately we want to make sure that we're delivering a cigar that people would expect from Mac. So that smooth, consistent smoke. We don't want to overpower folks. So I think it's really exciting in that regard. Go ahead and bind it up with a San Andreas binder and then finish it off with a Connecticut shade wrapper.
Oh, beautiful.
This beautiful box here, it's very consistent with what we've done with the State Reserve offerings in terms of the presentation with the coffins,
With the coffins,
gold seals, certificate of authenticity, signed and dated by Johnny's Diaz, who's like a rock star.
Oh, yeah.
And his crew down in the DR. And then we number each box. And then what we've done in terms of the presentation, there's some verbiage that we communicate on the certificate that talks about the seeds and the journey, if you will. But then we've also communicated it visually on the box to show
I love that.
how
That's
it's
such a
gone
great
back
idea.
and forth. Yeah.
Wow.
So again, it's got a little. If I look at this, and I'm a little biased, but it's got a heritage feel to it. Yet it's still contemporary. We've utilized the new design, even the font and the way we've communicated. Want to make it feel relevant to today's consumer, but at the same time, really an appreciation and an homage, if you will, to the roots, as well as the ability that Macanudo has to do to bring new and fun and exciting things
I
to
couldn't have said it
marketplace.
better myself. It's a beautiful presentation. It sounds like an incredible smoke.
Yeah, we're excited. Well, I'm sure you will have many opportunities to smoke.
I can't wait.
Yeah, awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you
you
very
so
much.
I'm so excited. Really, this is, wow.
It's cool.
This is incredible presentation. Love it.
Awesome.
I'm a fan of the map, so that really
You know, it's funny. It was Michael, Michael Giannini, and we worked together every single day. And so he and I, literally, it was on a white piece of paper, and it started off with, rudimentary arrows going back and forth. We said, how do we do that? Because a lot of times it's hard for retailers, it's hard for consumers to understand and really appreciate it. And sometimes, as they say,
well, and even when you tell them, when you show them a picture,
it's worth 1,000 words, right?
Absolutely.
That's what they say.
It's true.
Cool.
Very nice. Well, thank you so much. Pleasure.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's good to finally meet you in person.
I know.
Yes, I know
like
we've done the email stuff, and so what a gorgeous cigar! Wow, this has got a beautiful sheen to this wrapper, and I like that you guys kept the traditional bands.
Yeah.
But tell me a little bit about what's different and what you brought out here.
Sure. So it's the little Gloria Cigar Esteli Maduro, very similar to the one everyone's familiar with. The only difference is the wrapper. So binder and filler are still from Nicaragua, from independent sources in the Jalapa Valley, and we use both Viso and Lajera for that.
Oh, nice. So it packs that nice punch.
Yeah, so it'll be familiar to the people who have had this cigar before.
Okay.
The wrapper is pretty special, though. That comes from the Thrall Farm in Connecticut. It is a Connecticut broadleaf. So they're the oldest tobacco farm still functioning in the U.S., which I think is a great piece for this cigar.
Really, it is. Wow.
But so familiar sizes for everybody. Still the 54, 60, and 64. 6 inches on the first two and 6 1/4 on the 64.
Very nice.
Will also be available for online customers with the Cigar Esteli Black Maduro.
Okay.
So, same build, just a little bit more age on the wrapper, so it turned out a little bit darker.
Okay.
But overall, I think the cigar became a little bit sweeter. It took a little bit of that pepper off and a little bit smoother. So the Maduro tag on it is a little bit of a misnomer in a way.
I see.
But it's still a full-bodied cigar. Nice. But nice, easy smoker for us.
Excellent. Now, what is the MSRP on these?
So it's a little bit higher than the original. Sourcing from Connecticut drove it up just a tad.
Yeah,
about
makes
40
sense.
cents higher, so you're at $6.99, $7.49, and $7.99.
So still very reasonable.
Absolutely,
Very
it's
nice.
where all the Gloria cigar lovers usually are at. So we hope they're not too upset at us for that, but it's a great cigar.
Can't complain. Yeah, absolutely. Now, what do you see size-wise? What do you see driving the most? With your retailers, especially today at the show.
The 60 and 64 tend to be the most popular for us.
Funny, yeah.
But it sells well all the way across.
All the way across, yeah. I'm just curious.
It made sense for us, especially from the standpoint, you look at White Box, you look at Cigar, it's a natural Maduro. And but they're pretty even across the board as far as our distribution. So we said we got a great cigar.
Yeah.
Don't have a Maduro wrapper on it. Let's find something special and get this out there. So.
Oh, I love it. Can't wait to smoke this.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll make sure you get a couple more to take with you too.
Awesome.
Too, if you'd like.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Well, thank you so much.
You're very
welcome. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. So what are we looking at here with these beautiful? I love the band, by the way.
Yeah,
coloring on this is just.
It is beautiful. This is the new Dunhill Age Maduro. So Dunhill has had the age line in the family for years, and it is a bestseller among the Dunhill family. This is the brand new product. It's a Maduro wrapper, Connecticut broadleaf wrapper. It's got Dominican binder and Dominican filler. And so it really picks up on some of the essences of the age. Age is a mild cigar with a Connecticut shade wrapper.
Yeah.
So this one is kind of a departure from that.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting.
Very
it'll
different.
be
Yeah, look,
interesting to see how consumers respond to this one and see how they like it. I've smoked it in the Dominican. We were down there a couple weeks ago and was able to smoke quite a few of these and absolutely love it.
Oh, wow. They look absolutely beautiful. Now, size-wise, what do we have going on? 4, it looks like?
So these are, these are different, a little bit different sizes than the typical. Dunhill is a European focused brand. It's an English brand. This is a short Robusto. They've got what they call a short Churchill and then Moravias. So these are interesting sizes, but they're all a little bit on the smaller side than what you see in the U.S.
Yeah, it's kind of nice though. I actually enjoy the smaller sizes, but very nice. It is very different look, and I can't wait to fire it up. And it sounds like it's going to have some really great flavors on it. Now, one last question: what is the MSRP on these?
These start from $9.50 up to $11.50.
Okay, so still very reasonable on that. Awesome. Great. Thank you so much for telling me about it.
This is George's son.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Delicia. Hello. Very nice to meet you.
Andres.
Hi, Delicia. Very nice to meet you.
Sons, which is George's sister.
Oh my goodness. So nice to meet you guys. How are you enjoying the show?
Good.
Yeah, keeping busy?
Yeah.
We have that younger generation,
I
so
love
they
it.
have lots of energy.
That's great.
Yeah, lots of energy.
Do you guys have time to do a quick little walk around? Talk about some of the stuff?
Oh,
Is that
yes,
good?
they know about the new products.
Perfect. That'd be great. Yeah.
Of course they can.
Beautiful.
It's a little bit more full body than the original Damasu. As of right now, we only have them in the 20 counts, and then in the future, you'll be able to get them in 10 counts.
Oh, excellent. Very nice. And you said this is a little more full-bodied than the original? Okay.
So it's a little bit stronger.
Very nice. Beautiful, beautiful.
Next we have.
I know, it's right here.
New stuff, right?
However you want to do it, it's fine. Everybody wants to see everything. So.
All right. Well, here we have the 1926 series. Here we have our a lot of different sizes of cigars. What's special about this series is that every box comes in both 24 and 10 count, as well as Partagas. So whatever you want, you can.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
This is the cigars that made me fall in love with cigar smoking. So.
Thank you. And here we have a Family Reserve line, which is tobacco aged for 10 to 15 years. It's sold in both natural and Maduro, and we have several different sizes. And all of the Family Reserve are sold in 10 count boxes.
Beautiful.
Yes. Here we have 1964 series, which is very well known within our brand.
Yes.
Some of the most popular cigars in this line are the Exclusivo, the Principe, and the Imperial right here. Also, our new cigar this year is the Hermoso. It's a 56x4 size cigar, and it's sold in both natural and Maduro.
Okay.
Also, most of these boxes in here are now available in 5-packs. You'll get to see all
Oh, really? Okay. Yes. Oh, that's good. So the Hermoso, that's the new one, huh? Very nice. Excellent. How's that doing so far? Everybody seems to like that size?
Seems to like it, yeah.
Very nice. Awesome.
And then next is the original Padron series. This is our biggest series and comes with pretty much most of the biggest series. And now we have them available in, we have a Padron collection which comes with we'll start over here actually.
Sure.
Which is starting with our smallest one from the series is the Cortico, all the way up to our Magnum. All these cigars are aged all these are aged 2 to 3 years, I believe. Yeah. And we have them for 2,000 to 3,000 available in Partagas.
Okay. Very nice.
2 years ago we introduced the 50th anniversary humidor. This year we decided to mix it up a little. Instead of just getting either natural or Maduro, you can get a mix which comes with 25 natural and 25 Maduro. It's shown there by the color.
Yeah, beautiful. Looks like a piano keyboard. Awesome.
Yes, and then here's all our new stuff. We have the 90th tubos right here, which are 1926 blend, which come in 10 count boxes. The red is from Maduro, the white is natural, and unlike all the other 1926 series cigars, this cigar is actually not box pressed; it's round pressed.
Oh wow!
The suggested retail on this is about $19.50, so they should be flying off the shelves.
Oh yeah.
Here we have the Bellicoso and the number 47, which were originally released to TAA members only last year, but we've decided to release it to everybody this year, so anyone can order those. We have here the Padron collection, which consists of 5 of our most popular cigars within all of our different lines. So if someone wants to try Padron out, they can buy the Padron collection and really get a taste of all of our different blends.
That's a great idea.
Yes.
Very nice.
We also have here a Family Reserve sampler, which just samples all 5 of our different sizes of the Family Reserve. And then over here, like George said earlier, the 5 packs. We just picked our 5 most popular 1964 series sizes, and we just formatted it differently. So if someone wants to buy a 5 pack instead of a full box.
Full box.
Yes.
And now these are only in certain sizes that you did the 5 packs.
Yes.
Five
different.
Hermoso, Imperial, Exclusivo, and Principe.
Yeah, these are pretty much our 5 most important. Our 5 most popular.
Excellent.
Yeah, 1964 ones. Then we
In the back was the cigar year sampler, which goes with 3 cigars, and or the 3 cigars which were rated cigar of the year, the 45, the number 9, and the 40. And it comes in a little bag on the inside.
Wonderful. Great. God, you guys got a lot of new stuff going on this year.
Yeah,
very nice. Keeping very busy, huh?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, you guys did great. Awesome. Thank you so much for your time. It was such a pleasure to talk with you guys. Thank you. Nice to meet you as well. Thank you.
Can I get a picture with you, ma'am, please?
Oh, please. My pleasure. No, thank you. Thank you again for your time. You guys did awesome. I learned a lot. Very nice. Hi everybody. I'd like to take this opportunity to invite all of you cigar lovers to join me in a wonderful experience, the best way to enjoy our beautiful cigars out in Nicaragua during Puro Sabor Festival. I'm here with Mr. Juan Martinez with the Nicaraguan Chamber of Tobacco.
Correct, yes.
Tell us what's in store for next year's festival.
Well, every year we celebrate the success of our industry and of our cigar makers, hosting the Nicaraguan Cigar Festival. Next year will be no exception. So on the third week of January, on the January 20th, 2017, we'll start the 6th edition of the Nicaraguan Cigar Festival, Puro Sabor. And it's basically an invitation to people from all over the world to come join us and experience the true nature and pleasure of cigar making in our country. Our culture, our foods, our drinks, our weather, our climate, our tourism. There's so many things that we need to celebrate, and we take this opportunity to get people from all over the world to come down to Nicaragua and celebrate. So we have 23 companies that are hosting this festival, and you get the opportunity to visit the best cigar manufacturers, the most beautiful tobacco plantations in the country, in Esteli, in Granada, and it's quite a unique experience.
Nice. Now Granada is a newer stop this year, right?
Yes.
Kind of an addition. I'm very excited about that. I've been there before. It's a beautiful place to visit.
Yeah.
And you mentioned before kind of changing a little bit about the factory tours.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
This will be the 6th edition, and every year we want to do something different to bring more interest to the festival, and for the people who repeat actually that come every year to the festival. So this year we're gonna, instead of stopping in Managua, the capital of Nicaragua, we're gonna do a stop in the most beautiful city in the country, which is Granada. It's a colonial city that has a lot of beautiful things to do and visit. So we're gonna stop there for a whole day, do a little bit of tourism, coffee tasting, cigar
Excellent.
tasting,
Nice.
some great food, some fun nights, and then we're gonna move to Esteli. And in this case, we're extending the stay in Esteli. Before it used to be 2 days, now we're gonna do 3 days. And in those 3 days, you'll have the opportunity to visit 3 or 4 cigar factories for a whole morning or a whole afternoon, and spend
Nice.
more time with the cigar makers. And that will allow us to share more of the experience of each cigar manufacturer. And for the people that come participate in the festival, they'll have more time to interact, to get to know them personally,
Yes.
and to learn more from each one. What makes each one of our cigar makers so special.
Wow, I'm so excited to attend again. It's a wonderful festival. If you guys have never been, you definitely have to get out to Nicaragua and experience it. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
We'll hope to
So
see you there.
The third week of January 2017, registrations are open. The registration includes everything. So you land in Nicaragua and everything's taken care of.
Love it.
From transport, food, drinks, hotels, and more than 150 cigars, the best cigars in the world.
Oh,
so
so
registration is open at www.nicaraguancigarfestival.com. You visit the page and all the information is there.
Excellent. All right.
Hope to see you there.
I'll be there. Hope to see you guys there.
You'll be there.
Thank you, Juan.
Thank you.
Estoy aquí con esta maravillosa persona, la Karen Berger, y nos van a enseñar todos los cigarros que tienes ahorita en el show. También este tipo tan diferente que no he visto. Entonces, explica un poco de lo que tienen ustedes.
Okay. Nosotros somos Don Kiki Cigars. Don Kiki Cigars tenemos la fábrica, tengo la fábrica y la factoría en Nicaragua. Tenemos 350 acres, sembramos nuestro propio tabaco. Estamos siempre siguiendo con la línea de todo lo que es Don Kiki. Son 4 líneas originales de Don Kiki. Tenemos desde el Red Label, el White Label, Brown Label y el Don Kiki White. Las líneas originales de Don Quique. Trabajamos el año pasado en New Orleans con 4 nuevas líneas de Don Quique, que son el Don Quique Black Label, el Platinum, el Gold y el Daytona Edition. 4 líneas originales de Don Quique. Estamos trabajando mucho, el producto que utilizamos prácticamente es todo de la fábrica mía, de la finca donde siembro. Y este año estoy lanzando aquí en IPCPR mi nueva línea, K by Karen Berger, siguiendo un poquito la tradición de lo que es mi esposo. La K tiene mucho significado para mí, es un tabaco que hice con todo mi amor, con todo mi corazón. La K significa siempre siguiendo la línea de mi esposo, la K por Kiki y la K por mi nombre, obviamente. Trabajamos este producto en 3 tamaños nada más, toro, robusto y salomón, box press en maduro y en habano. Es un tabaco que tiene mucho, el tabaco utilizado es el tabaco de mi finca y tiene muy buen sabor y a la vez muy bonita presentación.
Ah, sí, eso sí. Y hecho con mucho amor, me imagino.
Hecho con mucho amor,
lo más importante.
Exactamente.
Ay, pues gracias por todo. Ay, qué lindo y buena suerte con todo y te agradezco mucho.
Gracias, Delicia. Gracias por tu tiempo.
No, gracias a usted. So here today with Mr. Ram Rodriguez of Tabacalera El Artista. And we're smoking the Big Papi. I'm excited. I've been hearing good things. Your guys have been showing me all the beautiful, pictures, the jersey. Super excited about it. So tell me a little bit about the story behind the cigar.
Okay, well, first we met David Ortiz around 5 years ago. We are a sponsor of Cherry event he does in the Dominican Republic.
Awesome.
David Ortiz Celebrity Classic. We started working with him over there probably around 3 years ago. We started making some cigars, but for himself. It was kind of like a private batch. He likes to share with his friends.
Yeah.
We were shipping probably like 100 cigars every 1 or 2 months.
Nice.
Last year, he reached us and said like, hey, I want everybody to be able to enjoy the cigar. What can we do about it? That's when we came up with Big Papi by David Ortiz. The blend is an excellent medium body cigar made with Habano Claro wrapper from Ecuador. The binder is Criollo 98 and the filler is a mix with Nicaraguan Esteli and Criollo 98 from the Dominican Republic.
Has some good flavors coming through. A little bit of spice that I'm getting right away.
Just
some nice cedar.
Yes.
Little bit of spice, but it's smooth.
Yes,
overall,
it is.
very
yes.
smooth.
Yeah, very
hints of cedar.
clean to your palate. It's something. Yeah, I really love that cigar. It's a great stick.
What sizes does it come in?
It's only coming in one size, 54 by 6.
Okay.
That's actually David Ortiz's favorite size.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yes.
That's awesome. Very cool.
Yeah, as I told you, we have a while making the cigar. Keeping the same blend, the same concept.
That's awesome. Very nice. Very nice. Now, what is the price point on this cigar?
It's gonna be the price point is around $11.
Okay. Very nice.
Yes.
That's good. Nice and affordable. Good size. It's kind of nice that it's only offered in the one size because you can really focus on, making sure that again that blend is particular and that's the best way to experience it.
Yes, definitely.
So very nice. Excellent. Excellent. And now your factory is in the Dominican?
Yes, we're based in the Dominican Republic. Our factory actually is celebrating its 60th anniversary this year.
Wow!
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Excellent.
My grandfather founded.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. I love it. Keeping it in the family.
Oh yes.
What an exciting project.
Yes,
that's awesome.
It is.
Love to
We're
see that.
Very happy. Very excited about
Yeah.
The future of Big Papi by David Ortiz.
Now, what is he like when you hang out with him?
He's actually a very cool guy.
Yeah. He seems like he would be.
Yes,
lots
yes.
of energy, mucha
He
energía.
likes to
Le gusta
joke a
bailar y
lot.
todo.
Yeah, he
Okay.
likes singing.
I love it.
A lot of energy all the time.
Yes.
He's a very, very good guy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love
Hopefully, retailers are gonna be able to meet him.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sure they would love that. It's an
Yes.
added perk.
Yes.
Very nice. Okay, so smoking the pulita now. So what is behind this? I love the name, first of all, and the band and the artwork is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Talk to me about the ideas here.
All right.
What happened?
Well, first, Pulita was my grandfather's nickname. He's the one who founded the company in 1956. We decided to come with this name because for us, it's a name with a lot of weight in it.
Yeah.
The cigar was blended based on the type of cigars he actually liked it. And the band is kind of a replica of the original bands we were using back in 1956.
Oh, that's nice. Kind of like a retro
Yeah,
type
kind
of
of.
feel to
Yeah,
it.
kind of like retro.
It's very elegant, though.
Thank
very
you.
elegant.
Thank you very much.
And there's a lot of little, like the medallas.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
In the medallions we have is the company logo, and the other one has 6 stars, which represents each one represents 10 years of our business.
Right.
Also in the box we have the logo of my family.
Very
the
nice.
Rodriguez family.
Very nice. What is pulita? ¿Qué quiere decir eso?
To be honest with you, I have no idea. It just was a random
Okay, I thought it
name.
was me. I was like, I can't translate that one. I don't know what it means. Okay, good. But it's a cool name. I like it. It's catchy.
It is.
It draws your attention. Talk to me about the blend a little bit. What do you disclose about it?
The blend is a cigar made of 6 different tobaccos.
Wow.
The filler has Cubita from Colombia.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Nice.
It has Pennsylvania Ligero. It has Criollo 98. And it has some Nicaraguan Esteli as well. The binder is Criollo 98. And the wrapper is a very special wrapper. It's called Negrito. It's a Dominican wrapper. Only a few people know that wrapper actually.
Yeah,
It's
I've heard of it. It has a lot of good flavor.
Yes, it's excellent flavor.
I've heard it's kind of hard to
it's
work
very
with
hard,
a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
The cost is very high.
Yeah.
And
Very
it's-
good quality.
Yes, the fermentation process, you need to take very good care of it because it can damage very easy.
Oh, okay.
So that's why it's not like a very popular wrapper. Yes.
Yeah, you
but
don't-
it's totally worth because the taste is very unique, very different, something people can enjoy.
Definitely stands out.
Yes.
Beautiful. And it's very pretty to look at. I mean, there's
Yeah.
flawless. It's not even toothy. I mean, you see a little bit of the veins, but it's very smooth.
Yes.
Has a nice oil sheen to it. Very aesthetically appealing. Very nice.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. And is this one size also?
No, it comes in 2 sizes.
2 sizes?
Robusto, 50 by 5, and Toro, 54 by 6.
Okay. And these are available as of now. They're going to start going out to
Yes,
retails?
yes, they are available. We are ready to ship.
Awesome. Very cool. And what does the price point look like on these?
$12, around $12 to $13.
Nice. Very nice. Well, very elegant and great taste. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for explaining it to me. I love it. Very excited. Thank you.
So, all of this is about Stevens Finger. They've been the largest tobacco grower in Virginia since the 1860s. So, this is his great-great-granddaddy, Cornelius Bailey. And he's the first one in the family to grow tobacco in Virginia. They grow today on the same land that they were growing on in the 1860s.
That's incredible.
So these are sort of flagship.
Has it always been cigar tobacco, or was it?
It's cigarette tobacco.
Okay. So I'm not like.
And they manufacture cigarettes too. And that gave us the money to do this right out of the gate. But they were in every aspect of tobacco other than premium cigars. So as far as introduced us, Steven said, let's build a cigar company. So I was like, count me in, dude, let's go. And he said, do whatever you want. Whatever you want. And I was like, seriously, I was like, I'm gonna draw your great-great-granddaddy and I'm gonna put him on a wanted poster like he's a criminal. And he's like, no problem. I'm like, I'm gonna,
Well, I love
I'm
the
gonna put a,
packaging 'cause it
I'm gonna
looks
put a
very
Kraken
vintage.
on the box, and he's like, no problem.
That's easy to work with. I love it.
And so that I'm doing with Sandy at El Titan in Miami.
Oh, okay.
You'll love that.
Yes.
I sent you that in the tour of it.
Yes, the one that stood out to me, I don't
Was the Daddy Mac. So Mac Bailey is Steven's dad. And everyone in the office calls him Daddy Mac. So that's where this one came from. These three I'm doing with Eric. Great-great-granddad. Dad. And this I'm doing with Eric. It's got a Brazilian wrapper, Nicaraguan binder, Nicaraguan and Dominican.
That one has really good flavor.
Fantastic. I love that.
It's right up my alley.
And so this, his grandfather, like I wanted to do a cigar called Venganza, Vengeance, and I stumbled across, because his dad's like a big old gun collector, and I stumbled across this gun, and it's called the Bailey machine gun. And it's called, well, it's actually called the FL Bailey machine gun, which were his grandfather's initials. So this is the patent form from 1876.
Oh, okay.
So that like is his grandfather. And all of these, I can get a key and open it. Is that better for you?
How's it coming out in there? Okay.
A little bit of glare, but it's okay. It's coming tight, it's clear.
It's okay. Okay.
But
good.
all of these, like these are our farms. This is our farm in Virginia. Like all the pictures that you see. And there's a great uncles working in the fields. And then this one, I just really wanted to do that's where that came from. So of course we had them pulling apart a sextant. Everything's sort of based around the late 1800s. When
So, Miss Ariel, Miss La Sirena, tell me what's new, because I'm smoking this fabulous Merlion Maduro, and I'm super excited about it. Your dad was telling me good stuff.
Yeah. So that's actually our new release for the trade show.
Awesome.
If you remember 2 years ago, we did the original Merlion in a special size. We did
Yes.
the Sea Lion.
That's
It
right.
was a 10-count box, and 9 of them were the Ecuadorian Corojo, and the 10th was the Mexican San Andreas Maduro.
That's right.
And the idea was to get feedback and see if people were excited about it and what they thought, hopefully come out with the Maduro line.
Yeah.
Everyone was saving the cigar. It was like the holy grail of cigars. I was like, guys, smoke it. They're like, no, we can't. We have to save it. I'm like, that doesn't help me, though.
You're like, that defeats the purpose.
I'm like, I need you to smoke it. So eventually I got enough feedback and it was really great.
Yeah.
And I loved it personally. I mean, I only got to smoke 2 of them because we only made so many boxes. So we decided we were going to come out with the full line.
Yeah.
So this year we debuted the Merlion Maduro in our 3 regular sizes. So we have the Robusto, the Toro, and the Grand Toro. And once again, we did the Sea Lion size.
Nice.
So we have limited production boxes with this time 9 of the Maduro and 1 of the Ecuadorian Corojo.
Oh, I like it. It's a nice little touch there.
Switch it up a bit.
Very cool, very cool. So, but you guys have just all the way through the line. I mean, let's kind of refresh everybody's memory because you have the Oceano, you have the original, the little Lancero floating around that I got my hands on, which I'm super excited.
Playing
I
around
love
with
that
some
one.
new stuff.
I love it. So those are just kind of testing the waters.
The Lancero's a test blend right now. We had it originally when we used to be with my father. It was great. Now we're working on a new one with Eric. Maybe even talking about a box press Lancero.
Ooh, starting the rumor. You heard it here
All
first.
These new ideas. So that's not definitely decided yet, but
Yeah.
hopefully, especially for us. You know?
Oh yeah.
Even if we don't share them with the rest of the world.
It's okay. Private stuff. We'll let you know how they are. Awesome.
We'll send you a picture of them.
Instagram.
But follow us.
Awesome. Exactly.
Yeah, so the original's still doing amazing. Once Eric took it over, put a little spin on it, it's really gotten amazing feedback. So that's the Nicaraguan Puro, a little bit spicy, creamy and smooth spice comes back. Then we have a regular Merlion that balances the new Maduro. That one's with the Ecuadorian Corojo wrapper. Same Brazilian filler, same Brazilian binder, and the filler is Brazilian, Dominican, Nicaragua.
Nice.
The only difference is the wrapper, but it's really interesting, especially smoking them side by side.
Yeah.
And then we have
Totally
the
changes
Oceano.
it.
Oh, it's insane. That was one of the first things I learned about cigars when I was working with La Aurora.
Yeah.
And I was smoking the Preferitos, which is the same blend with a different wrapper.
It's crazy.
And it's a totally different experience.
Yeah. I love it.
And that's what I love about the cigar industry. It's like
Oh, I
such
know.
a product.
It is.
And then you switch the sizes up, like mind blowing.
It is. It's incredible.
And you
Really
learn something new each time, so I really love that. And then the Oceano, which we worked with Casada to give us a full-bodied Dominican
powerhouse.
That's what I call it. Sneaks up on you.
It does.
Every time I'm like, whoa, that happened.
But I love that one, and I love the size.
Love the size. And the Arctic.
Yes.
You smoked that one?
Oh yeah.
I like to get a little creative with the size.
You have to. Because of the territory. You gotta keep it interesting. Keep them coming back. I totally had a better intro plan, and it was gonna be, show us what's new from under the sea, and I just remembered it now. But
That's
anyway.
good though. I like it.
Till next time.
Welcome under the sea.
Welcome to Under the Sea.
We should do a segment.
I think so. That could be interesting.
We should. Different places.
Yep.
We got what's our travel budget?
We're looking good.
Just start
start it.
Start in California, and then we'll work our way Caribbean.
Absolutely.
Hawaii.
Some different tours. I think people will get excited about it. Just saying.
Different bathing suits each time. We need a clothing budget,
Of course.
travel budget,
Danny.
cigar budget.
Yes.
We're good. That's all we need.
I like it. Awesome. Well, so far so good. It's smoking, again, beautifully. Great flavors on it. Really liking it.
Yeah, and the construction's amazing. I smoked
it's
one this
beautiful.
morning, and I didn't want to ash it.
Oh, I love when that happens.
And it's
Beautiful.
so pretty. I'm like, I gotta take a picture.
Oh, I hope you did.
I did.
Okay, good.
It'll be Instagram soon.
Awesome. Make sure you follow this girl on Instagram as well.
Yeah.
Get your hands on these babies and don't wait too long because you never know. They're going to sell out, got some different stuff coming in. But hey, don't procrastinate on these. Get your hands on them. And as always, thank you so much. You're a doll.
Mwah.